What if your body, your very being, has a secret language it's been trying to speak to you? A language of intuition, subtle signals that could unlock profound levels of physical and mental well-being.
It's a powerful thought.
Today, we're embarking on a journey to really understand this internal communication system. We want to help you learn to finally listen to your body. Intuition for physical and mental well-being.
Yeah, our mission in this deep dive is basically to pull out the key insights, the stuff that helps you actually tune in to that internal compass for a healthier life, a more fulfilling life.
Because we all have it, right? This kind of innate intelligence.
Absolutely. It's fascinating because we all possess this internal compass, constantly communicating our needs, our desires, our overall state of health. But, we often just miss the signals or ignore them.
Okay, so let's unpack that, this voice within. What exactly are we talking about? Body signals, intuition. What's the difference?
Right. Think of it maybe on two levels. On one hand, you've got body signals. These are the really concrete physical cues. Hunger, thirst, pain, discomfort. Pretty obvious stuff usually.
Like if you ignore thirst, you get dehydrated.
Yeah.
Simple cause and effect.
Exactly. Or, chronic pain. That's your body sending a pretty urgent message like, hello, something is wrong. Pay attention.
Yeah, definitely been there. Pushing through some little ache until it becomes a much bigger deal.
Yeah.
So that's signals. But then there's intuition. That feels fuzzier.
It can feel fuzzier, yeah, as a deeper form of internal guidance. People call it a gut feeling or a hunch, or just that sense of knowing something without quite knowing how you know it. It goes beyond pure logic.
And this isn't just about catching a cold early, is it? It sounds bigger.
Oh, much bigger. This is the compass guiding really significant decisions. Relationships, career moves, big life choices. It operates on a different level than just physical symptoms.
How does that even work? How does our subconscious talk to us like that?
Well, the interesting part is how it often communicates. It frequently uses those very physical sensations we just talked about, but maybe more subtly.
Ah, okay. Give me an example.
Sure. Imagine you're about to sign a big contract. Everything looks good on paper, logically sound, but you get this sudden knot in your stomach, right? A feeling of unease that doesn't really make sense.
Or the opposite.
Or the opposite. You're brainstorming new project maybe, and suddenly you feel this surge of energy, a kind of lightness, a feeling that says, yes, this is it.
So those feelings aren't just random noise.
Not at all. They're deep cues. They're giving you insights into your underlying thoughts, maybe fears, maybe even your deepest desires, often way before your conscious mind puts all the pieces together.
Okay, so understanding what they are is step one. But the big question is, why should we bother tuning in? In a world that kind of tells us to ignore our gut and just, push through, why is intuitive wellness actually beneficial?
That's such a crucial point because actively listening, really paying attention, it cultivates self-awareness and empowerment. It's about making choices that genuinely honor your deepest self, your whole being.
And when you do that, what happens?
The benefits just ripple out everywhere. Think about health, for instance. When you really listen, you're not just reacting to problems after they start. You might actually prevent issues.
How so?
You intuitively start choosing foods that truly nourish your specific body, not just following some generic plan. You find activities that bring you genuine joy and energy, not just ones you feel you should do. You might even seek out treatments that really align with your unique needs. It's deeply personalized.
It sounds less like following rules and more like alignment.
Exactly. Perfect word. And it goes way beyond just the physical stuff. It builds personal resilience, that ability to cope when things get tough.
Right. Handling pressure.
Yeah. When you're tuned in, you're better at protecting yourself from stress. You make choices, like in your job, that actually resonate, which boosts satisfaction. Your self-awareness improves. Your self-management skills get better. It's all connected.
And you mentioned relationships earlier. How does listening to your own body help there?
It's fascinating, isn't it? When you understand and respect your own inner signals, your needs, your boundaries, you naturally become much better at recognizing and respecting them in others.
Ah, I see. Empathy.
Deep empathy, yeah. Better communication, smoother conflict resolution. It helps build this network of genuine connection. And asking for help when you need it, that stops feeling like weakness and starts feeling like, powerful self-respect.
That makes sense. Strong relationships are so key to mental well-being. Feeling connected, feeling understood.
Totally. Research backs that up consistently. It's all tied into emotional intelligence, understanding your own emotions and those of others. It's about building a life that feels right, authentically right, from the inside out.
Okay, I'm sold on the why. The power is clear. So, the million-dollar question. How do you actually do it? How do you tune in? Let's get into the practical stuff, the art of tuning in.
Right. Practical pathways to intuitive living. And the first thing to grasp is that this isn't just about, say, intuitive eating. It's a whole approach to life.
A mindset shift.
Definitely. And a core principle, maybe the most counterintuitive one for many of us, is rejecting external fixes.
What does that mean exactly? No more diets.
It means letting go of that whole diet mentality, yeah. But also any kind of pretend Band-Aid quick fix for anything, whether it's food or stress or relationships.
So no shortcuts.
The surprising truth is, real healing, lasting change, it doesn't come from trying to force a solution from the outside or finding a clever way around the problem. It comes from addressing the core issue, going straight through, not around.
That sounds harder.
It can feel that way initially, but it's about cultivating self-awareness, finding strategies that genuinely work for you, building real support, keeping a positive outlook. It's sustainable, unlike chasing some external, often fleeting ideal. Less about control, more about awareness.
Okay, so reject external fixes. What's next?
Then it's about actively honoring your internal wisdom. This starts with basics, like honoring your hunger, really learning to tell the difference between physical hunger and, say, emotional eating cues.
Which isn't always easy.
Not always, no. But it goes deeper, too. Our sources talk about honoring the messages of the heart. These aren't just random thoughts or feelings. They're described as distinct impressions, maybe encouraging, hopeful, kind. They provide critical info for decisions.
So tapping into that deeper knowing again, your authentic self.
Precisely. Which leads naturally into the next piece, making peace and challenging negativity.
Making peace with what?
Well, first, make peace with food. Give yourself permission to actually enjoy it. Practice moderation. And interestingly, when you give yourself that unconditional permission, moderation often happens. It's not a rule you enforce.
Less restriction, more freedom.
Exactly. And you also need to make peace with yourself and others. Notice your thoughts, your feelings, but without that harsh judgment. Practice forgiveness for yourself, too.
And the challenging part.
That involves challenging the food police. You know, those critical voices in your head, or maybe societal pressures telling you what you should or shouldn't eat.
Oh, yes. Those voices.
And similarly, challenge the perfectionism police. Strive for excellence, sure, but do it from a place of capability, of feeling good enough, not from a place of deficit or constant self-criticism.
It sounds like internal liberation, really, freeing yourself up.
It is. And that journey also involves discovering your satisfaction and purpose. On a simple level, that means asking yourself, what do I really want to eat? Allowing variety, finding enjoyment, that satisfaction actually helps prevent overeating later.
Makes sense. But purpose sounds bigger.
It is. It's about discovering and really embracing your deeper passions, what truly lights you up. Doing that, maybe starting to dream again, but turning those dreams into positive, actionable goals.
And a huge part of this, I imagine, is managing emotions differently.
Absolutely critical. Learning to cope with your emotions without using food or really any other addictive process as a crutch.
So finding alternatives.
Finding healthy alternatives to comfort yourself, nurture yourself, resolve issues. Maybe it's getting rest, finding pleasure in other ways, expressing your feelings, diverting your attention for a bit, learning to wait out an intense feeling, or, crucially, reaching out to someone for support.
That's a toolkit in itself.
It really is. And finally, all of this rests on respecting your whole self.
Mind, body, soul.
All of it. Start with respecting your body. This means accepting your unique genetic blueprint, your natural size, your bone structure, how your metabolism works. It's not about trying to force it into some unrealistic mold.
How do you practice that respect?
Treat your body as if you love it, even if you're not quite there yet. Dress comfortably. Allow yourself movement that feels good, joyful. Stop the constant measuring and judging. Ditch the scale obsession, the focus on clothing size as a measure of worth.
So honoring the body you have now.
Exactly. Not waiting for some future change. This respect extends to your mind, body, and soul. Accepting who you are right now. Living with integrity. Affirming yourself with kindness. Getting clear on your dreams.
What about exercise in this model?
Exercise, feel the difference. The focus shifts completely. It's not about burning calories or punishment. It's about self-care, enjoyment, feeling strong, feeling energized, and remembering rest is just as important.
Okay. And you mentioned avoid avoidance.
Yeah, that's a big one. Actively engage with life. Take action on the things that matter. Don't just talk or worry about them. And underlying all this is honoring your health, gentle nutrition. Focus on progress, not perfection. Consistency over rigid rules.
It really comes down to intention, doesn't it?
Yeah. The intention of love, yeah. Making self-respectful choices, setting healthy boundaries, allowing yourself to genuinely give and receive love. It's a profound shift.
Wow. That is such a comprehensive way of looking at it.
Ooh.
A complete lifestyle change, really, not just a few tips. Okay, so we understand the principles. Let's get into some concrete, maybe science-backed practices that can help cultivate this mind-body harmony. Where do we start?
A great place to start is with mindfulness in action. It sounds simple, but it's powerful.
Define that for us again, quickly.
It's basically just paying attention to the present moment, noticing your thoughts, your feelings, what your body is doing, your surroundings, but crucially, doing it without judgment, just observing.
And the science supports this.
Oh, incredibly so. The research is really compelling. We know it helps improve mood, reduces anxiety, that's pretty well known. But the physiological benefits are amazing too.
Yeah.
Studies show mindfulness can actually contribute to better heart health. It can help decrease cognitive decline by boosting attention and memory. It can even significantly enhance your immune response. Think better T-cell activity, faster wound healing, reduced inflammation markers.
That's amazing. Better immune system just from paying attention.
The connection is strong, and some really promising research even suggests it might impact cellular aging, potentially affecting telomere length. It's deep stuff.
Okay, mindfulness is definitely one tool. What else? You mentioned the vagus nerve.
Right. Vagus nerve exercises. Think of the vagus nerve as like the main highway for your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest system. Stimulating it helps your body calm down and reset after stress.
And we can consciously stimulate it. How?
Yeah. There are several really effective, actionable techniques. Number one is deep breathing, specifically diaphragmatic breathing, breathing into your belly with longer exhales than inhales.
Like breathing in for 2, out for 4.
Exactly. Or work your way up to maybe in for 4, out for 8. That long exhale is key. It directly activates the vagus nerve and calms your whole system.
Simple enough. What else?
Making sounds. Seriously. Humming, singing, even gargling. The vibrations in your throat muscles stimulate nerve endings connected to the vagus nerve. It actually increases heart rate variability, which is a sign of good vagal tone, better resilience to stress.
Huh, okay, I can hum. What about that chilly one you hinted at?
Ah, yes, cold exposure. This activates something called the mammalian diving reflex. Think quick cold showers, maybe a cold plunge if you're brave, or even just submerging your face in ice water for a few seconds. Holding an ice pack on the back of your neck works too.
Does it work quickly?
Remarkably quickly. It directly stimulates the vagus nerve, slows your heart rate, and can shift you out of a stressed state very effectively. Might not be pleasant at first, but it works.
Good to know. Any others?
Of course, physical exercise, can't forget that. Both interval training and steady endurance activities are shown to improve vagal tone. Plus, you get all those feel-good brain chemicals. And finally, don't underestimate massage.
Massage. Like a spa day.
Doesn't have to be. Gently massaging your head, your neck, even foot reflexology. These can stimulate the vagus nerve and promote deep relaxation.
Okay, deep breathing, humming, cold, exercise, massage. Lots of options there. One more practical tool you mentioned.
Yes, journaling for emotional wellness. This isn't just, writing Dear Diary. It's a genuinely powerful therapeutic tool.
How does writing help with stress or anxiety?
It helps you manage it by getting those swirling thoughts and feelings out of your head and onto paper. It externalizes them.
Creates distance.
Exactly. It helps you gain clarity, a sense of control. You can use journaling to prioritize problems, maybe track symptoms or triggers for anxiety, practice positive self-talk, and identify negative thought patterns you want to break free from.
Any tips for getting started with journaling?
Keep it simple. Try to write daily, even just for a few minutes. Keep a notebook and pen handy so it's easy. And the most important thing, write or draw completely freely. No judgment, no censorship. It's your private space to process and understand yourself better.
Wow. We've covered so much ground journeying through this incredible world of listening to your body, tuning into intuition. It's really clear, isn't it? This isn't about finding the right set of rules.
Not at all. It's about cultivating a relationship, a deeper, more compassionate relationship with yourself. And the power that unlocks, it's truly transformative for your whole well-being, physical, mental, emotional.
So if there's one core message to take away from this deep dive, what would it be?
I think it's profoundly simple, but so often overlooked. Your journey to well-being is an inside job. Your body isn't the enemy. It's not the problem to be fixed.
It's the guide.
It's the most sophisticated, wise guide you could ever ask for. And real healing, real fulfillment, it always starts with awareness, with acceptance of those innate signals, that inner wisdom.
That's a powerful place to leave it. So as you, our listener, go about your day-to-day, maybe just pause for a second. What subtle whispers or maybe undeniable nudges from your own body will you choose to acknowledge?
Yeah. What courageous step, maybe a small one, will you take to honor that inner wisdom, starting right now?